Everybody. So today I guess we're gonna call this a Spelndid Deals / Spelndid DIY because it's something I've been working on all day and I'm totally excited about it and I can't wait to show you. And actually I'm going to do this a little different than I normally do because I'm going to show you the finished product first and then teach you a little bit of how I did it. Not that there's much to teach. This is totally about a product and whatever. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna spin around here. Oh, that wasn't very, okay. This is what I'm talking about. See this? See how amazing this is? So this is part of the Spelndid home. And this is a door that leads to our breezeway from our kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen and through there is our breezeway. That is a total rat mess. I'm not even kidding. But let me just show you. So it's a door that's got these panels of glass and then see how down there it used to be clear glass. And you can see the rat mess in there. And then this is what I have been working on all day. Isn't it glorious? I mean, absolutely freaking glorious. It's got, I mean, you see all those little rainbows that you see in there? That's totally there. Those are totally there. So the sun is shining from yonder in the breezeway. And it is making all of these lovely prisms on my window. And they are amazing. And I'm so, so excited. Let's step back a little bit so you can get a little bit more of the oh. So this is actually kind of maybe the first thing I've done in my kitchen to really make it mine. We moved into this house back in the day when my tiniest human was just like 6 months old. We moved here and now he's almost 5 and I still haven't done a whole lot. You love this wallpaper right here? Don't you love it? Isn't it just absolutely dreadful? This is more my style. This is what I'm living with. Okay, so now, so this is something I'm doing to fix this problem of seeing through to the breezeway. A lot of people, like friends and family, come into our house via this breezeway, and I don't know, there's something weird about having like a completely clear window whenever people are coming in, like they knock on this door and they can see everything that's happening inside. I like a little privacy for whenever people are just kind of barging into my life. But anyway, so this is what we're talking about, and now I'm going to tell you how I did it. Alright? End scene. Whoa. I mean, is this as crazy backlit as I think it is? I'm sorry about that. I'm not an angel, I swear. And if you can see the image that I am, maybe you can actually absorb some of the information that I'm about ready to share with you. So, the product, it is an actual product that I put on my windows, is called... It's from a brand called CottonColors, and I believe that's all one word, CottonColors. And I got it on Amazon, and it was Amazon Prime, I do believe, and I paid, I think, $22 for it, and it was a total steal. And so I got like, I don't know how many feet this is, but it's a roll. So it's this huge roll. If you can see the whole thing, it's a pretty good size roll. Maybe 3.5 feet, 4 feet, I don't know. And I don't know how many feet are long on here. I probably could have done that work for you, but you can go on Amazon and find out for yourself. They have a lot of designs of this, not a whole lot, like a dozen or so different designs of window cling stuff. And that's what this is a window cling. It is not a self-adhesive, but it is a static cling. And this is the design that I got. This is a strip that I have left over, isn't it? I mean, it's just, it's a fun little, like, mosaic. I was looking for something stained glass, anything that would kind of just block the view of a clear window without doing a whole lot, because I don't want the window, I don't want the door to be the focal point of the whole kitchen, so this is what I picked. Like I said, they have a lot of designs, but this is what I went with. So, so I have this huge roll that came pretty much like this with very, very few directions, but the basicness of it all is first you have to cut it to the window sizes. My windows there are each 10 inches tall by, let me see, 21 and almost a half. 21 and 1, 2, 3, 3 eighths. 21 and 3/8 inches long. So, wow, that was entertaining. Okay, so 21 and 3/8 inches long by 10 inches, pretty consistent. There's really no problems with it. Okay, so I have to cut it down to that. And for that I used this lovely, completely almost worthless razor blade. This is an old razor blade, and so knowing that this is what I had to use, and I didn't feel like going and buying a new one just for this job, because who does that? I knew I needed, well, anyway, I think you would need this too, no matter what tool you have to work with. I also have this giant, oh, now you can see me. Look, all the light went away. This giant self-healing mat. This is a cutting mat, and I got this from my grandma because she quilts. But I have this giant mat, which is perfectly fine. And it is bigger than the size I need. It is like a 23 by 16, 17 inch mat. And then I also have this, which I also got from my granny from quilting, and this is a giant straight edge that has an edge to it. This has just been incredibly handy, and so if you don't have something like this, you know, make sure you find something similar that you can use as a straight edge, because this is not a product that you really want to cut with scissors. I don't think, it's not that you couldn't, I just feel like you wouldn't get the nice straight edge with the scissors as you could. There is no graph on it to help you, so that's what it is. Okay, so after I get each piece cut, and I'm not really going to show you specifically how to do it, I'm not going to demonstrate it because I have no tripod or anything for this to stand on, and it's kind of time consuming and whatnot. So basically, after you have it cut out, then you're going to go to the window, the side that you're going to be putting it on. And I actually showed you the back side of it. That window, though, I applied it to the opposite side, the side coming in. And I don't think that that prism kind of feel or look is at all diminished by being on the other side. So we will be seeing it just as much from the outside as we do from the inside, and it looks pretty good from both sides. However, we don't have any natural light coming in from the kitchen to the breezeway, obviously, and so it is less dynamic going that direction, but I think that it looks fine either side. I believe that most people's use would be to put it on the inside of a window that faces out, that they wouldn't ever use or really see from the outside very much because they live inside. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Okay, so you would go on to the side of the window that you're applying, and you will have this because you will have made it, because I told you. So in this bottle that I got from the dollar store is water, and then like a splash of a Windex kind of material. I did not use Windex. I used my normal window cleaner, which is like a, I forget the name of it. Sorry. But it's just a window cleaner. So like a splash of window cleaner mixed with some water. And you actually spray the bejesus out of the window. So like there's tons of liquid upon the window, and then you're going to apply the stuff. And that is by, you peel off this, there's a side of this that peels. There we go. Haha, I can show you this part. Okay, so there is like this clear filmy stuff, and then there is the stuff that you're going to apply. Obviously the stuff that's coming, this is the side that is being peeled off. This is the side that you will be putting on the window because it has no dust. And I should say, before you applied this stuff, you would have cleaned the windows thoroughly. Windex and you know, just wipe it down, make sure there's no dust or anything, because that will obviously cause problems later on. So after it's clean, then you spray the stuff, and then you're going to put this on. So see, it's just there, and then you put it on the window. And the reason for the liquid is because it will make it so that you can kind of shimmy the thing around. It's like a slick little surface that you can wah the thing until it's perfectly in place. So it's actually like 1,000 times better than an adhesive, like a contact paper sort of thing, because it's not like, you know, the adhesive you just have to keep taking on and off and on and off until you get it in the right spot, and then you got all the air bubbles to deal with. This, there's just all liquid, and then you get it to where you want it, and then there are air bubbles, but then you take just a card type thingy, like a credit card, and you just kind of swipe it all out, and it's the air bubbles go out like a dream, and it stays, and the static holds it up there, and it's freaking awesome. So I have 2 more windows left to do, and I stopped in the middle of it because it is a little, I don't know, is it weird that that's exhausting me to measure things out and stuff? It probably is a little pathetic, but I'm really stoked about how it's looking, and I am, well, I'm kind of eager. I kind of looked on there to see if I could do other windows, because I was thinking like, well, my bedroom window could really use some, so I don't have to have curtains so much and all of that stuff. I was like, I really want to do it on all the windows I have. But at this point, I'm not really. I'm just going to finish this one up, and then I'll have like a ton of this stuff left. So I might do my other kitchen windows with it, just so that it's all kind of blendy blend. But whatever. Okay, so I think that's everything. I don't think, after I have them on there, I don't think there's anything else I have to do. There's one corner that's starting to, like, it doesn't really want to stick. Maybe like there's too much dust in that corner, like I didn't get it and that was starting to come off. And I did read that somebody had used, like, just to keep the corners down, they had used adhesive, like double-sided tape up in the corners, so I might get like a tiny piece of double-sided tape and see if that will solve that problem. But for the most part, I will edit the description at the bottom of this video to let you guys know if it ever starts causing me problems, like it starts coming off, especially because I'm using it on a door that is a consistently used door. We go in and out this door several thousand times a day. It's how we get outside. So I will let you know if we have any more issues. Otherwise, rock on, CottonColors. I'm a big fan, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks. Bye.